Welcome to X1T Gaming, and together we're going to revolutionize the gaming industry. So today we're just going to do a short little stream and do some colors to what we've already had on our project. Sorry about the mess behind me. We are in the process of moving at the end of the month. So this is what we had before. I might need to fix this little indent in here. So we'll try to fix this first, see how. Wow, that looks like a mess. I thought I did a better job. Turns out I didn't. So we will take the edge, I think just this one, and then we want to move it in a little bit. Okay, now we got those things that are showing up, those lines. Which I think I could just delete them. Okay. Now what is this thing right here? Let's do this one, and then this one, and let's move it in ever so slightly. Does that work? No. We'll just grab this one. There we go. There we go. Now, let's go over. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Just had to clean that up a little bit. Because it's got like so many faces. But it is one full piece at the moment. And what we want to do is we want to check this part right here, make sure that it has a face, which I don't think it does at the moment. Yeah, no, it doesn't. So we're going to grab this face right. Is it or the face? Let's grab the edge. See what happens if I grab the edge. This edge right here. And there we go. But just like that. So the reason why we want to do that, because I don't want the ball to like be getting stuck there by any means. And now we just have to move it out this way. And move it this way. Move it that way. There we go. It's looking good. Yeah, because the last thing we want is for the ball to kind of go up and then all of a sudden get stuck in there. And yeah, I guess you'll just get a couple balls stuck in there and then they won't get stuck afterwards. So let's just look at the layout. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Looks like a circle. I am actually impressed that I made that. So now we want to do the wall. Let's rename it back to, I don't know why it says wall 01. Let's just call it wall. And I think the theme that we want to do for this Pachinko is to do more of like an ocean watery theme. So we're going to click this and we're going to change the color of this to an ocean color. So we just want to see the ocean color code. Okay, which ocean do we want? Okay, I think the one that I want is this one over here. There's like a lot of different color codes for the ocean. So, how do we do this again? We want to go to material, so we go into material, and it's the base color that we change. No, I think it was in the custom property. No, viewpoint display. I think it was this one. so on. And we want this one to be, what is it, 5C6 for a 2. That's the color that I want. It's going to be like a darker purpley ocean kind of color. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That color. And then we want driftwood color. Kind of like driftwood color code. So what will be a good driftwood color? There's like so many different types of like driftwood. Okay, let's try this one for now. So if we're going to click on this one, oh, it doesn't have one. So we'll create a new material, and we will rename this one. Can we rename it? I think it's right here. Call it driftwood. Okay, driftwood, and then we want to go down to this color, and I want to try this color over here. It's a little bit of a darker brown. Let's see how it works. No, I'm not liking it. It's too dark. So that just means we gotta change something else. So, because that one was too dark, let's try this lighter one over here. It's 95836B. Now let's see how that is. Okay. Yeah, no, I like that. I like that one. It goes good with the purple-ish look. Man, that looks pretty round. I'm shocked that I was able to make it that round. Yeah, it's a little bit kind of here, but that's okay because you're not going to have the balls going over there that much. Do I like that color? Do I want that color? I think I want to keep it that color. I think that's going to be it. And so now we just have to worry about pegs. Yeah, I like that color. So kind of the look that I'm going for. So I'm looking at this darker tone for stuff like Pachinko parlors. I notice it's a little bit darker, and I'm gonna probably put like the thing here. Do I want to put it there? Yeah, I'm gonna put it inside. I think have a little bit of a thing here, but then I got all this space here because like the thing with the Pachinko parlors is that they kind of use this space to hold all of the balls, and I'm pretty sure they don't go as wide around as this, but because I'm not going to have the balls, I'm just going to instantiate the balls. So I'm going to create the balls here, and it's going to get flicked up as they go along, and I'm going to have like a scoreboard up here somewhere, and so the scoreboard, like a score that's going to talk to see how many pachinko balls that you have, and it will just keep on going on forever and ever until you run out. Yeah, you just have to worry about the dial. So yeah, I think I'm going to try to create like an image thing right around here, but I don't know how much of that is. Maybe I'll for this part I'll create like a cover thing. We'll probably put like a little bit of a cover. It's going to be the same color as the driftwood, I think. Do I want to do the driftwood color? Yeah, I think I will. And we're going to hide this area a little bit. Do I want to hide it where I'm going like straight across? Because we have this thing needs to be kind of like elongated. But then again, I could probably go into the edit and just like pull this out like that. Just grab these edges and go, and then you're going to have this big square thing. Let's try that right now. Okay, so we're in the edit mode for this. We want to get, what is it? We want to do the edges, and we want to get these bottoms and tops. Oh, maybe we want to do faces. Let's do faces. Just get this face, these faces right along here. And then let's see if we can move them. Okay, so we can, but we'll probably have to do it a little bit at a time. I wonder if I do just the edges. See what happens. So let's do this edge right there. And then let's move it, see what happens. It pushes. Okay, I might like dragging the edges a little bit better. So let's go back to that viewpoint. Let's grab a couple of these edges. And then see what happens. We missed one. Yeah, do I want to do that? If we want to bring those ones down, you know, we could probably just do it like this. How far down do we want to bring it? Yeah, because we could totally cheat right now. Because I know it looks kind of like nasty, but we could just put like a square just like this. Okay, let's undo, and then we're going to save this project. And then we're going to redo and try it out. Because nobody's going to know. Who's going to know? How will they know? No one's going to know. So now what we want to do is we want to add another, let's just do a plane. And then we want to scale it. Say like that for now. Let's move it. Let's move it. Oops. Let's move it up to there. Okay. Bring it down like this. Then we'll scale it. Bring this down. Oh, let's do that. Let's do move, select the edge, select that edge, and we'll do the move. Bring it down like that. And select this edge. Bring it like that. Select this edge, and then we go off like this. Maybe we'll just cover that up a little bit, the bottom part, because it's not like that bottom part. Okay. Still got a little bit layered there. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. And then I could have like, yeah, let me see. This is how the game's going to be like. Yeah, you know what? I actually kind of like it. Like this. Because you don't need it. You're going to have all the pegs. You're going to have a lot of distractions. This covers up a lot of the stuff. I can put the wheel over here for people to turn. Just make it like more big. Or I could... Yeah, I think we're going to call it a day. I think we're going to leave like that. Like, I know this part looks nasty, but like, I'm looking at view angles. And I'm looking at this angle. I'm trying to imagine, like, this actually looks pretty good, and I could have the ball instantiate here, and then it just like flick it up. I might have to go in there and bring something out, like to block it, so that the ball doesn't fall through. And then in my editor, for the thing, anything that goes underneath here, I could just instantiate to destroy. Yeah. No, let's do that. Now we just have to work on the pegs next time. Let's bring this one out a little bit more, actually. Bring this one out just a little bit. Bring this one down just a little bit. Okay. How do we do that? Here we go. So let's select this one and move it down like that. No, we gotta select both of these. We'll straighten it out. Bring it down a little bit. Okay. I know it looks like a mess underneath there, but that's okay. And then let's just grab this face. Grab that face and let's just move it across. just like that. Because nobody's going to know. Well, you guys will know because I'm videotaping this. Then let's grab this corner. No, we want the edges. Just bring it out like that. And so we'll have our little gizmo to instantiate the ball right here. And we'll just have a flipper, flipping them up. Do I want to grab, I might want to grab this all the way down. This one. Okay, just some graphics that we work with for helping us do the ball. So I can instantiate it right around here and just kind of like flick them up, and then they're gonna fly around. Let's see how that looks like. Yeah, you can't even notice it, and it looks better now that it has that straight line, and that you have this. Yeah, no, it looks good. I like it. I like it. And then maybe we could edit it later, put maybe some like lines in there, have some wood. But yeah, the thing is that I want to instantiate the what's we call it, the pegs. No, not instantiate. I want to create the pegs here. And I think that's all I'm going to do for the editors. Now I'm going to get this layout of where I want my box for my okay, so my envision, I want to put my box here for the slot machine. Make it more of an ocean theme. And then I'm going to have pegs that go along, and then you could get slots. Anything that goes underneath this line is going to be destroyed. And here I'm going to keep, I'm not going to round them off, I'm just going to try to put some nice designs. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to do nice designs here, and then maybe we'll try to figure out how to spruce up this place. And then we just need to make like a dial knob, which I think I'm going to create the knob separately. I think I'm going to do it separately. I don't know. Maybe I could do it here. I just don't want it to have a problem where if I import this game object that it's going to count this as part of that game object. Yeah, no, I like the colors. The colors are good. And like I said with the camera angles, you can do a lot of cheating and stuff like that, right? Like you want to care about what people are going to see and what makes stuff work. Like grab my kids' toys. So we're going to show you how camera angles work. So we're going to end it for today. And for this last little bit, we're going to show you the camera angles. So how camera angles work, as you see, I got two objects right here. One is clearly smaller than the other one. It goes right through. So it goes like that. So this is the same angle. But with this, I could bring this closer to you. And then now, as you see it, like I just have to reposition it, but as you see it, they're now closer in length. Of course, this is a little bit thicker. Let me grab a better one. Grabbing my kids' toys. They like these blocks. So I like the blue and the red because they don't look super thick. So this is the same size, or these are different sizes as you can see. This one goes in here. It fits in there. So it's a lot smaller. And so with the trick about camera angles is that I can bring this one a little bit closer to you, right? Because we see in 2D. And so now these things look like they're the same sized object, right? But if you look from this angle, I am bringing one a lot closer to you, right? But as a 2D mod, you don't, yeah, right? As 2D stuff, you can't tell. And so I bring this back, and now it's the same size. This one goes back in. So now this is the perspective. And so that's the whole thing about when you're trying to create games, or just like how mind works. My mind works is you're trying to think about the angles of what people are going to see. The stuff that they don't see doesn't matter. As long as it works, they're never going to know, and it's fine. But you want to have the visuals of what are they going to see and how is it going to look. And perspective and distance, because we're 2D image, and we actually we don't see in 3D, we see in 2D. But because we take depth into account, being like, okay, that's further away. So if you look at this thing right here, you can see that it's on an angle. You can see that it's a 3D shape because this angle is further away from this angle. So this part looks bigger and this part looks smaller. And so with that, we are able to judge if stuff is in 3D, but in reality, we only see in 2D. And so the game project is a 3D stuff, so I could put stuff and manipulate it in such a way so that you'll never know because you see stuff in 2D. So right now, like even though I'm in a 3D world, this whole thing is 2D, and you don't know how big those boxes are and how far away they are. We like I'm trying to, I can't even reach them. They seem a lot closer, right? Like they're pretty far away. I can't touch them. See? But because it's 2D, you can't tell exactly. But with that, on that note, we are going to call it a day, and we will see you on the next live stream. We do every day at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You guys have a good one, and I will